Hey, it's Nancy. Welcome to my kitchen, and I'm going to show you kind of a zoomed up version quick on how to make one of our new one-pot dinners tonight. And the one that I'm going to choose is the chicken pot pie chowder. This is our season's best, and it has 16 one-pot dinners. So the cool thing about that is that if you can cook with just one pot, you have a whole lot less to dirty, and it's so much easier. So this can be made in less than 30 minutes. So I'm going to kind of zip through it and the magic of video. So first I'm going to start out with, I'm going to use our new chef's knife here. This is the 5-inch Santuco. It's not chef, this is the Santuco knife. I'm going to show you a little trick. You take the onion, I don't like to peel the onion, but if you go like this and come up with a flat surface on the bottom, take this and kind of pounce it like that, and then bring it over here, you line it up, and you pop it through. How cool is that? So, did you notice that I didn't peel it? Watch, this is how I peel the onion. So it's nice and fast, okay? I love that idea. Okay, so that's a good way to peel the onion. All right, so I'm just gonna put this off to the side a little bit. Let's go ahead and put that right here. And then I'm gonna show you how to cut onions fast. This is our manual food processor. So what I'm going to do is this will hold like, you can probably put about 3 or 4 chunks of that onion in. You know, it usually is about 2 times, one chunk, first batch, and then the second batch. So you stick them in here, and that little blade is going to be so handy. Look how fast that's going. Can you see that? So you're not crying. This comes off. Let's cut it up a little bit more, okay? There you go. Perfectly chopped onions. Love it. Okay, so this is all dishwasher safe, and we'll put that off to the side. Okay. Next thing, I wanted to show you good cutting board. This is something new that we came out with. Really nice quality, and it doesn't dull your knives. And of course, the forged knives too. Really super. They have the full tang blade, and then the 3 rivets, which is all indicated of a very good knife, and it just feels really good. So if you guys need new knives, these are perfect, and it's super sharp. Okay, now, this is some chicken, and how I made the chicken, I actually cooked the chicken in the rock crock. And all I did is I put 3 chicken breasts in this rock crock, and we're gonna go over there next. And I put the rock crock in my microwave, and I microwaved the chicken. So a normal chicken breast usually takes about, I'd say about 3 minutes of breast. And all you do is you microwave it on high. It's amazing. So we needed cooked chicken for this recipe. And I cooked up all 3 breasts, but I saved one for you so you can see the salad choppers. Yes, they're great for salad, but watch this. Can you see? You kind of snap, you pick it up, and you just snap it. Look how fast and easy that is. I love these. Okay, salad choppers. So what else can you guys think of that you could use these for? Chicken. So we're gonna make that kind of chunky tonight. All right, there we go. Salad choppers off to the side. All right, next, garlic. I already pressed in 2 cloves of garlic. Actually, it was 3 small cloves of garlic with our garlic press. You don't have to peel the garlic. You just pop it right into the hopper there, and you give it a good press. And then I use the back side of the knife to cut it off, but it does come with a little cleaning tool, but half the time I never even know where that is. So being honest, guys, being honest, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is take you over to another section, and let me, and then we'll come back here. All right, let's go over here. And let me grab my recipe to make sure that I did it right. Okay, so if you can come on over here, this is the rock crock. This is the rock crock Dutch oven. And absolutely, this is like the one-pot dinner necessary power tool in your kitchen. And I love this size because this size allows you to make soups, and it's big enough to fit in the slow cooker too. So actually this thing will cook in 5 different places, and with the slow cooker, when you get that, it'll cook in 6 different places. So I microwaved the chicken in here. It comes out nice and tender and juicy. And then what I did is I heated up some oil, and I added the onions that I already cut up and some garlic, and I just stir fried it. I fried it so it has this nice golden look to it. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on the heat real quick. And the cool thing about this is it's like a pan that you can actually cook in on top of your range. You can do the microwave, like I said. It's gonna end up in the oven because we're gonna bake this off, and it's gonna have biscuits on the top. but you also can cook it on your, use it on your grill. So the guys really like this too, guys and girls that like to grill. So anyway, we're going to heat this up a bit, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of, I think it's like, yeah, it's 1/4 of a cup of flour. And what this does, it kind of makes a roux. You've probably heard of that before, but we're going to just go ahead and see what that looks like. We're just going to stir this up just a little bit and coat those vegetables in there, the onions and the garlic. And this is what makes it creamy. Okay? And we're just going to cook this down just a little bit, about a minute, okay? Not too long. All right. My husband's doing a great job of videotaping me. Thanks, Joe. Okay, and then what we're going to do next is we add stock. And actually what I did is this is just low sodium chicken broth. And this is one of our silicone prep bowls. They come in a set of 3. But this is the 2-cup one. And I'm slowly going to add this. Add the stock. Okay. That's a little bit of the chicken juice left over. Actually, when you cook in the rock crock, the chicken makes a lot of extra juice. So you want that because that's where all the good flavor is. So I just poured that in here. And this is just some of the remains of that. So we're going to go ahead and get this cranking here. There we go. All right, stir that up. This is this is called the small mix and scraper. Anybody have that one? That is an excellent tool. Okay, I'm just going to take that film off of there. All right. And then we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Salt and pepper mill, gotta have it. I am all about sea salt, Himalayan sea salt. And these grinders are so great. So it says about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to kind of crank it in here, okay? And you don't need as much Himalayan sea salt as regular. It has more of a salty taste. But then I'm also going to crank in about 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. Can you see that, Joe? In here? You want to see? Here, bring it in so they can see what it looks like. There we go, thanks. Add a little bit more. Okay. So we're just going to cook that a little bit. And what you're doing is you're just cooking down that flour mixture just a tad to make it saucy into kind of like a roux. But it's not a real one because, you know, we don't have to take that much time. Okay, and then the next thing that we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to add the milk, the vegetables, and the chicken. Okay, so let's go ahead and add 2 cups of milk. These are our easy read measuring cups, and I love these. Watch this. I'll tell you why I like it. 2 cups. But the reason why I like it is they come in a set of 3. This is the medium one. There's one that has 3 cups, and then there's one that's 1. But can you see? Here, let me show you. Here, like this so you can see it. See how you can see the measurements very clearly? So you just pour in and you never have to kind of bend down to make sure that you've got the right amount of liquid. So you just measure right to where you need, and they stack nicely and they all fit in there. Love it. Okay, and hold on for a second. I'm just going to be right back. I got to get the vegetables. All right, and here's our chicken. I think it said to put that in, right? The chicken in. These are our, just came out with these. These are the coolest scissors. They're kitchen scissors. Everybody needs some. Super sharp, but I'm going to show you what they do. Really cool. All right? Watch this. Okay, you ready? They come apart. Why? Easy cleaning, so they're dishwasher safe. And they're really nice quality. Easy to put back together again. So we're going to take those vegetables and add the milk, vegetables, chicken. Here we go, frozen vegetables. Chicken pot pie chowder. Okay. And then, oh man, this is the fun part too. Fresh parsley. Always try to use fresh parsley. And a lot of times, because it just makes everything taste really good. So you can actually use a knife to chop that up. But I'm going to use our herb mill. And this is really something that's Very unique. I think it's a Pampered Chef exclusive. So I'm going to put that parsley in our little herb mill. But this is kind of fun. All right. And then it comes with this heavy ball. And you put that in there too. You click it together. Click. You shake it up a little bit because the ball is going to kind of put the parsley where it needs to be. Now watch what happens. Can you see that, Joe? Oh man, that looks good, doesn't it? So we're just going to click, and then every once in a while you want to shake it. Get that down in there. How fun is that? Look at that parsley. Can you see? Almost all done. And the parsley does have to be make sure it's not wet. It needs to be nice and dry. Herb mill. All right, and then the last thing that we have to do is we're just going to put the biscuits on top of the chowder. Okay, it's all in there. And hold on one second, and I'll grab the biscuits right out of the refrigerator. And I think we have made, all right, here we go. I always hate doing this. All right, oh, there it is, there it is. The poppin' fresh biscuits. There we go. Let's see if they pop. All right. Oh, let's just use this instead. I think this calls for 7.5 ounces. I don't know if this is, yeah, this is a lot more than we need because it calls for the small ones. So I'm not going to put all these in. These will be the big ones, but I'll throw these on my baking stone. And we're just going to lay those right on the top. Amazing. Okay, and that's it. Let's see here. Let's put one more on there just for good measure. All right, so what happens now is this wonderful rock crock is actually going to go into the oven. We're going to put the lid on it. I think it does bake uncovered. Oh, I'm sorry, not the lid on it. It does come with a nice glass lid. And we're going to bake it in our oven at, let's see here, it's 400 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes or until the top of the biscuits are golden brown. So let's just double check. When you're cooking, you also want to double check if you missed anything. So it's canola oil and the onions, the garlic. We had the flour, the chicken broth, some salt and pepper and milk, the frozen vegetable medley, and our chicken, some parsley, and the buttermilk biscuits. So let's do it, huh? Okay, put it in the oven. And I am going to say goodbye. And when it comes out, I'll be sure to post a picture right below it. So this is what it looks like. Doesn't that look amazing? And it's going to taste just as great. One pot dinner. And the cool thing is, you guys, let me just put this, roll my oven mitts, oven timer. I like my timer better than my one on the oven. This is the clock timer from Pampered Chef, and that's going to be for about 12 minutes. So let's set that right now. And with a little bit of magic, I'll come back with a picture. So enjoy.